Modern cars are complex pieces of equipment, and one area that can make sure that they run efficiently is with a proper wheel alignment. Keeping these four wheels in line is essential, not just for the myriad of sensors in cars today, but also to ensure proper tyre safety and better fuel economy. But drivers are finding it increasingly difficult to keep their geometries intact, with an increasing number of potholes and other road defects alongside other factors. And this is where independent workshops can step in by offering wheel alignment services. They are a simple task in principle, but there's a lot that goes on ensuring that these cars are pointing straight and true. It's a service that can build trust, bring in revenue, and above all else, keep customers happy.
It's not only just important for today's vehicles, it's important for today's businesses, and vehicle workshops are going to be totally reliant on what wheel alignment offers they can make out into the field. As the internal combustion engine fades off into the dim and distant past, is that we'll find that wheel alignment and the amount spent on tyres and on tracking and the safety features and the security of the features and the upsell availabilities of correct wheel alignment and tyre sales is crucial. Not having wheel alignment systems in workshops is really now no longer an option.
Drivers today are very focused on cost, and there's two areas that they don't really like to spend out on: fuel and tyre replacement. Now, from a fuel aspect, prices are going to start going up, with the UK government starting to abolish the 5p cut that was introduced in fuel duty in 2022 on a phased scale. So saving money on fuel is going to be more crucial in the coming months. And you cannot skimp on tyre safety. Making sure that those four patches of rubber, the only contact point with the road, are safe is critical, especially when it comes to stopping distances and overall vehicle control. Wheel alignment plays a big part in both of these areas. They can help tyres to last for longer by ensuring that the contact patch is correctly positioned on the ground, and if the wheels are pointing in a straight line, there's less drag, less resistance, which means that fuel efficiency can be improved. These are both big points when discussing wheel alignment with customers, and something that drivers should be aware of to make sure that their wheels are aligned, especially if they hit a pothole or have some other wheel impact.
When talking about modern cars and tyre wear, many people's minds may jump to electric vehicles, which are perceived to be heavier on their tyres due to the heavier weight of the vehicle overall. But whether this is true or not, they do pose another issue for workshops, with less serviceable areas due to less moving components. However, electric vehicles, as well as other vehicles on the road, will always need wheel alignment to help tyres achieve the best wear grades possible and to keep them safe.
Where you're going to be missing on lubrication sales, you're missing on exhaust sales, you'll be missing out on engine diagnostics and all that side of it. The way to do that is to help compensate that is to concentrate more heavily on wheel alignment and tyre sales and tyre equipment, on all everything that revolves around the four bits of equipment that sit on the road. Because what tends to happen, particularly whether it's a hybrid vehicle or whether it's a full battery vehicle, they all run on higher torque, they all tend to be on a higher weight, and they can burn through tyres a lot faster than an internal combustion engine car would be used to. So even fairly low spec cars are capable of quite fierce acceleration. And I think that that all puts a pressure and a strain on the tyres. So the ability to be able to get sales, draw sales and attract sales from tyres and brakes, all through wheel alignment sales, then you need the equipment to be able to do that.
Now, I just want to take a bit of time out to acknowledge this feature's sponsor, Super Tracker. They've been in the business for around 4 decades and, under the Straight Set Garage Equipment umbrella, have continued to thrive, offering equipment such as heavy truck aligners right down to compact tablet-based systems. These allow workshops to reduce the equipment footprint and also to carry out wheel alignment anywhere with a level surface, be it inside or outside. The tablet base also allows you to speak directly with customers and show them their wheel alignment needs or whether the vehicle actually needs aligning at all, building trust and confidence. You can find out more by visiting www.supertracker.com, scanning the QR code in this feature, or for a demo, email the team on info@supertracker.com.
You can't talk about wheel alignment without mentioning potholes. There are over 1 million potholes in the UK, and it is estimated that on average there are around 6 potholes per mile on council-controlled roads in England and Wales, according to the RAC. A pothole strike can throw out suspension geometry depending on the depth of the pothole, the speed at which it was hit, and any other mitigating circumstances. But while potholes are usually linked to a period around winter when the weather is colder and that it's harsher on the roads, wheel alignment is not directly linked to that period. It is not a seasonal item and should be considered to be offered throughout the year. After all, wheel strikes can occur at any time.
In the UK, every season's a pothole season. So that we always have this flurry of activities as they try to use the budgets up repairing holes in the road between now and the end of March. But every season, so it's not as seasonal as you would say, for example, say on air conditioning equipment. So there's all year round, it's wheel alignment season for that. So it can be a real nice underpinning. If you're not offering wheel alignment now, for just a £50 check, for a wheel alignment service to a end user can result in many hundreds of pounds of sale resulting later. So it's a no-brainer not to be able to perform a wheel alignment check, take a tablet such as this to your customer and say, look, these are your wheel alignment readings. That's what you need to be really looking at, what your wheel alignment readings are, and this is where it needs adjusting. Do you want to adjust it while you can't see, Mr. Customer? And that's exactly what happens.
But modern vehicles do offer a more complex issue: ADAS. These advanced driver assistance systems are only going to increase in vehicles in the coming years as new regulations force car makers to find ways of improving safety in their models. But ADAS works on a sensor network that needs to be perfectly aligned to ensure it can function correctly. And if wheel alignment is out, it could impact systems such as automatic emergency braking, adaptive cruise control, and others. Now, being able to keep a proper wheel alignment is becoming more difficult, so therefore drivers are going to rely to make sure that these systems are working on the garage. Now, when it comes to thinking about offering wheel alignment, you also have to factor in the cost of the equipment, as you would with any garage equipment that you buy. But the return on investment can be better. Wheel alignment is a quick and easy service, and it can also identify other issues, such as worn tyres, broken suspension, or other vehicle damage, which could lead to further work. So investing in wheel alignment equipment could see a better return on investment based on the work that you get from it.
What people don't really get a grip of is that the wheel alignment can start from £2,000 and upwards from there. And somewhere in the middle, there's a sweet spot. And what we've been particularly concentrating on from Supertracker is that sweet spot whereby you get the bangs per buck, where you're not necessarily doing the huge outlay, but you're getting the accuracy, the usability. We understand and we get the fact is that some workshops may only have a requirement to use a wheel alignment system once or twice a week. But having an investment of £20,000 for that sort of utilisation is nonsense. But something that comes in at, say, something like about a wheel alignment system that can print, that can come in at a starting price of £5,600 is a viable option. on a system that's going to last you a good 10 years.
When it comes to wheel alignment equipment itself, the market has changed. Today's aligners are more compact and able to be integrated into a garage with ease.
Well, everyone, lots of people that's been a lot of time in the trade will remember the old string systems, the tracking gauges. That went on to full four-wheel alignment with laser systems that we still do. Then it went on to CCD that we still do. And now it's moved on to the 3D marketplaces and even onto touchless systems. The solution could be as complicated as you want to make it. There are big systems out there that will require a dedicated bay. There are systems that will work in any bay. There are systems that will work outside. There are systems that can work from a mobile vehicle.
So wheel alignment is an essential service that garages can offer to keep their customers safe and help them reduce overall costs. Alongside the fuel efficiency benefits and the tyre safety, there's also ADAS to consider as well. And more vehicles coming with more ADAS means more complexities when it comes to these systems. So by investing in wheel alignment, you can keep customers safe, you can gain work into a business, and you can bring that return of investment onward. One thing is true, just like these wheels. Wheel alignment is a service that is going to be needed more and more as roads start to crumble and drivers start to realise that their ADAS, their fuel efficiency, their tyres and other areas are failing them. So make sure when you're considering wheel alignment that you're looking at the facts and that you're looking after your customers.